Hi everybody, this is Lee. Welcome to McQueen Press. With this video, I'm talking about the Financial Choice Act. This is a bill that recently was submitted for a vote in the United States House. It did pass the House, 233 to 186. About 11 to 12 of the representatives in the House abstained from that vote, and now it goes to the Senate for consideration. And the fear that many people have with this bill is the fact that it looks like it's intended to roll back many of the financial safeguards and the regulations put into place as a result of our most recent meltdown of 2008, 2009, that it rolls back a lot of those safeguards, including the Dodd-Frank financial reforms, and then also attacks on the Consumer Protection Bureau. Many people are kind of concerned that as a result, it might lead to another financial meltdown. And the fact that some of us, the people, still have not fully recovered from the financial meltdown that just occurred. The banks have, for the most part, because they were bailed out, but the people were not bailed out. And so there are still concerns. And let's see, the bill goes to the Senate, and then between this and the AHCA, the American Health Care Act, we see a lot of irresponsibility from our U.S. House, and that they are trying to portray themselves as conservatives, but they are really corporatist. They are not conservative. A true conservative would not do this, not in the vein of Teddy Roosevelt, and that they are servicing not the people of the United States, that they are servicing the corporations. And basically what we're seeing before our very eyes, we've been seeing it for a while now, to the point that it's become normalized to feel that privatization and the free market are somehow more morally superior to government regulation. But it's government regulation that protects the interests of the consumer, of the worker, of the laborer, of the citizen. It is government regulation that protects us, not the corporations. And so, when people say, big government, this or that, and the free market, what they are really attacking is not the government. What they are really attacking is we the people. We the people are the government, that we form this more perfect union, and our political representatives are attacking us, and saying that we, the government, don't matter, that it's the free market, the corporations that matter. And that is not conservatism, that's corporatism. Okay, and so this Financial Choice Act, it actually flew under the radar of the Donald Trump James Comey show, that all that drama had been taking up the airwaves, and so a lot of things are flying under the radar. I'm going to post links so people can learn more about what's going on. And that's necessary and needed because the so-called opposition party has a tendency to roll over when their votes are needed most of all. And that even in the United States House of Representatives, it was a partisan vote, with almost every Republican voting for, with one defection to the Democrats who voted nay. But that vote split, the number split in the House, means that it's safely Republican, and that when things are safely Republican, the Democrats are able to lodge a show of opposition, but the they're still outnumbered, and the bill passes. And so we're seeing like nominal opposition, and then when the votes matter, there's a rollover. But we'll see what the Senate comes up with, those in the Senate. Okay. And so, there's also like conversation like the same, like with this American Health Care Act that the Democrats say, well, get on the phone with us, call us and tell us not to do it. And I'm thinking like, you need to be told, huh? You need us to spend our time and our energy and money telling you to do your job to protect the interests of the people, that you need us to do that for you. And what I'm thinking is talk time is over. That's where my head is now. I mean, I don't know where anyone else's head, but I'm like, talk time is over. How about we don't call you? How about we recall you? Maybe that's what needs to be happening. And that there are certain states in the United States that do have that mechanism where you can recall a recalcitrant congressman, either a representative or a senator, that you can recall them if they are not doing the job that you sent them to Washington to do. So you can call them, sure, and beg them to do their job. But at this point, maybe you can spend your time recalling them instead. And that you do not have to wait until November 2018 in certain states. You can go to your state board of elections, or your Secretary of State website to see if you have that mechanism available to you, the citizen, to protect your community from a congressman who has decided already that they are going to service corporations and not people. You can recall them. And so what I'm going to do is post links in the description, and so you can check on that to see what options that you have available. Hopefully, there are enough to actually narrow some vote splits in future legislation if that recall is successful. And that whatever mechanisms or means are available to you to take them, these special elections that are coming up, these are also opportunities in 2017. Otherwise, start your campaigns and run for that seat yourself if you have concerns. Good luck.